My name is Emily Carter, born and raised in Montana, a quiet countryside where life is simple. Neighbors are few, and every street holds a story. I was always a dreamer, dreaming of a peaceful family life, a caring husband, children laughing in the yard, and holidays filled with love and tradition. I met Michael Johnson at a local church charity event. He was gentle, well-spoken, and had the kind of smile that made you forget your troubles. A year later, we got married and moved into his parents' house in Missoula, where we were planning to stay temporarily until we could buy our own place. Michael's mother, Carol, was warm-hearted and welcoming. She helped me settle in and treated me like her own daughter. But Michael's father, Richard, was different. There was something cold about him. His eyes lingered a little too long. His presence always made my skin crawl. At first I brushed it off. Maybe it was just his strict personality. Maybe I was overthinking. But one evening, when I was in the laundry room folding clothes, I heard the door creak open. I turned around and there he was, and standing silently, just staring at me. "Emily," he said in a low voice, "you don't belong here. You belong somewhere better, with someone who sees you." I froze, my heart pounded in my chest. I tried to smile it off, assuming he was joking. I'm just doing laundry," I said nervously. He took a step closer. "You don't have to pretend around me," he whispered, reaching toward me. I dropped the clothes and rushed out. That night I couldn't sleep. His words haunted me. I kept wondering if I imagined it all. But deep down I knew the truth. This wasn't a misunderstanding. I didn't tell Michael immediately. I was scared. Scared he wouldn't believe me. Scared that I'd ruin the peace in the family. But the incidents continued. Richard started appearing when I was alone. Sometimes in the hallway, sometimes outside when I was gardening. One afternoon I was in the kitchen when he brushed past me deliberately, whispering, "You smell like sin." I couldn't take it anymore. That night I finally gathered my courage and told Michael everything. I expected shock, maybe anger, but not what I got. "You're accusing my father?" he shouted. "You're seriously telling me my dad would do that? Emily, what the hell is wrong with you?" I cried. I begged him to believe me. But he stormed out and didn't return until late. When he did, he was drunk. He stood at the doorway, looked at me with red, glassy eyes and said, "You broke my family." The next day, Carol, my mother-in-law, confronted me. She was crying. "Why are you lying about Richard? He's never touched a woman inappropriately in his life. You're tearing us apart." That's when I packed my bags. I left the house that afternoon and moved in with my college friend, Natalie, who lived in Bozeman. She welcomed me like a sister. I found a job at a local bookstore and began trying to rebuild myself. But it wasn't easy. Weeks passed, then months. One day, I heard that Richard had been hospitalized. Something about a heart condition. I didn't feel anything. Not hate, not pity, just emptiness. Then Michael showed up at my workplace. He looked tired, older somehow. He asked to speak. "I was wrong," he said, his voice trembling. "I saw some messages on Dad's old phone. Things he wrote about you. Disgusting things. I didn't want to believe it, but I owe you an apology." I stood there silent. I wanted to scream, to throw something. But instead I just whispered, "No, Michael. You don't owe me an apology. You owe me the years you stole." He tried to reach out to me, but I pulled away. That was the last time I saw him. Today I live in Billings, have my own apartment, and run my own art therapy workshop for women who have experienced trauma and emotional abuse. I use my past to help others heal. Because I know now, sometimes the worst betrayal doesn't come from enemies. It comes from the ones who were supposed to protect you